The renal capsule is the outer membrane that covers the kidney. It protects the kidney, and it also helps the kidney maintain its shape. This is the ileum. It's located on the medial side of the kidney. This is the entry and exit point for the blood vessels and for the ureter. Now we'll talk about the renal artery is located up here. The renal artery brings oxygenated blood to the kidney to be filtered by the kidney. And then the renal vein is right under the renal artery. And the renal vein takes the deoxygenated blood that is already filtered and it brings it back to the heart. The ureter carries the urine produced by the kidney to the urinary bladder and eventually to be excreted. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the internal structures of the kidney. This is the renal cortex that is right under the capsule. The renal cortex is where filtration, the process starts. This is the darker area, the renal medulla is what it is called. The renal medulla contains renal pyramids, and it is involved in the concentration of urine. Now to move on to the renal pyramids. These are triangular or cone-shaped sections. They contain the loop of Henle and collecting ducts. The renal papilla is located at the tip of the pyramids. The renal papilla is where the urine exits into the minor calculus. The calculus surrounds the papilla, and there is two parts, the minor and the major. The minor collects urine from each papilla, and then it eventually merges into the major. Next, we'll move on to the renal pelvis, which is right here. This is where the major calculus drains, and it acts as a funnel to collect urine before it enters the ureter. Next, the renal lobes. They include the renal pyramid, the cortex, and the columns. And each lobe is a place where filtration and urine production occurs. And last, I'll mention the renal corpuscle. This is a part of the nephron, and it is located in the cortex. It's not visible, but it includes the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule, and it is where blood filtration begins.